Wow, is my eyes red? I feel like I'm a devil. Hi everybody. I have coming up here just the 2 days of what I ate really quick. It's just going to be a fast video that I'm going to upload really quick. And I wanted to get it out there so you guys can see it. But this one is going to be my fall goal series. Technically, I did film a lot of it before, but I really didn't like the subject that I chose, mainly because there wasn't really a lot to talk about. So what I wanted to do on this video is go through my week 1. I finally found my book. Finally found it. Book 1. A few of you were asking what I was eating when I had 49 points and when I first started. I would love to be able to eat this much food again, guys. It's insane. Good evening, guys. It's very late, but I did want to get this fall goal series going and start uploading tonight. I want to welcome you to week 8 of my fall goal series. I am going to show you what I've got going on this week. We will talk about how this week went, which was not the best week. I'm going to warn you now, but I will show you what I'm talking about here. So let's get started. I'm going to try and do this while I'm holding the camera because my tripod is it keeps flipping it to like a vertical position. So I'm going to try doing this. Last week you've seen I got 20 miles in for exercise, and I lost 0.8 this week. This week we are going to start out with Sunday. It was not a good exercise week. And Sunday, October 29th, I had 30 ounces of water. It was not a good water week as well. So I did not get a blue dot. I got 39 out of 30, which wasn't too bad for a Sunday. 10,000 steps. I got 9,436, 6 floors. I weighed and measured everything, and I only did housework that day. October 30th, 20 ounces of water. That's even worse. 30 out of 30, so I did get my blue dot. 10,429, so I did get 10,000 steps that day, but I only got 6 floors. Weighed and measured everything. Exercise was still the same, just housework. I didn't mark that down though. On Halloween, on October 31st, I drank 60 ounces of water, got 5,861 steps, 3 floors. I was being very lazy that day. I weighed and checked everything. Exercise, just housework and laundry. Blue dot, yes, I got 30 out of 30. So that was good. Wednesday, November 1st, I've got 60 ounces of water. I did not get a blue dot. I was under by 18. I only had 18 out of 30. 10,688 steps, 11 floors. So I did get 10,000 steps there. Yes, I checked and measured everything and just housework. And I did some shopping that day, which is why I got 10,000. Thursday, November 2nd, 60 ounces of water. No on the blue dot. I was under again, 26 out of 30, which wasn't too bad. 7,048 steps, 4 floors, checked and measured everything, and just housework. So November 3rd, on Friday, I got 30 ounces of water. Did not get my blue dot. I was under by 17 out of 30 this time. The squash has kept me full. 8,000 steps, 9 floors. I might have gotten a little bit more because I know I was working on the vlog at that day, so I just kind of upped it a little bit, but I think I got a little bit over that. Checked and measured everything, and just housework and laundry again. And then today was weigh-in. Saturday, November 4th, which is today. 30 ounces of water. No, I got 44 out of 30, so I went over, which I usually do on a Saturday. 12,064, and I got 11 floors. Yes, I weighed and measured everything. We walked over 2 miles in the mall, and we shopped. So, and we also checked out the gym today, guys. So over at Planet Fitness, we checked that out and asked them if join in the winter, put it on hold, and then come back next winter. And they said, yes, that is no problem. And there's no charge for that if we leave over the summer when we can walk outside again. So we talking with each other to see if we're going to be joining the gym or not. So anyway, that is my results for this week. I can tell you it was not good. I wasn't happy with these results. Let me flip you around. So I definitely was not happy with those results. I did not get any additional exercise in, no intentional exercise. I just did the house cleaning and the laundry, and that was all I got. And I'm pretty bummed about that. Hopefully this next week we will get something going on where we can find some place to walk. So these past couple days, before I get into this, I want to tell you about my last couple days. They were tough. Yesterday and today, all day today, I was just craving all kinds of stupid things like peanut butter and dark chocolate. That is my go-to crave lately because I always usually have those things in the house because I usually can control them. And I did fairly well, but I did have them last night and tonight. And last night I also ate a hot dog, a plain cold hot dog. I never do that. I never do that. I buy those hot dogs for my son once in a while. I never touch them because I usually don't like them. But for some reason, I wanted one. So I ate one. And it put me way over my points, way over my weeklies. And I probably don't have any weeklies left now. I didn't track yesterday hardly at all. I mean, I could kind of remember what I had. And I know I had very little weeklies left by the time I got done, if I had any. So I'm going to just say that I have none. I have no weeklies left. That's what I'm going to say. So this morning, I was, of course, trying to watch YouTube videos to try and inspire me. I was just searching for things to watch. Finally, I decided, well, I'm going to do some dishes, right? Get some cleaning done, get my mind off of the food, and give myself something to do. While I was washing dishes, a video popped up, and it happened to be Melissa from Melissa Recovers. And so I'm like, yay, finally a video to watch. And she hadn't posted in a long time, and I really missed her. And I had seen a comment that she had seen my 100-pound loss video, and she put yay on it. So I wrote her a nice comment back saying how much I missed her, because I really did. It's been a long time since she did a video. So my Fitbit's telling me I need to get to bed. It's like 10 o'clock, but I'm not going to go to bed yet because I got a lot to do. So anyway, I went and watched her video, and she said such nice things about me. And at that moment, I was craving food so badly, and I was just really wanting to eat whatever was in my fridge. It didn't matter, but I was looking for bad things. So thank God I don't have very many bad things in this house. The worst thing I can get into is the peanut butter, which I did. And I got the dark chocolate out, which isn't terrible either because I only had 2 squares of it. So that was like 5 points. So it wasn't too bad. But the peanut butter was more like probably 8 to 10 points, something like that. I took a tablespoon and I took another tablespoon, but I didn't actually weigh it. So I did not weigh that. So I cannot count yesterday as being an all weigh day. So that kind of stinks. But anyway, so I was reading her comments, and they were so sweet, and she had mentioned that I had helped her through a tough time as well. And I just, I put back in comments, I said, at that moment, I could have probably eaten anything in this house, and she saved me from that. So I really thank you for that. And your video just popped in at the very right moment. I was literally drying my hands to go get some food. So that video popped in at the very perfect moment for me at that time. And I had mentioned this before. I always run into certain little things that really keep me motivated and just keep me, snap me back out of this fog I'm in, or whatever it is that I want to eat the whole world. I don't know why I do that. I just do. And I think we all do that. And we just have to fight through it. And I did a little damage, but I didn't do the damage that I would normally do. So I am very proud of myself for that. So I'm going to put you down here, and I'm going to go through this first week with you guys to show you exactly what I used to eat. And these are all, I was a super tracker back then, guys. I tracked every single bite, lick, taste, whatever I put into my mouth. It's on this book. This is exactly what I had. And let me tell you, this right here was very little compared to what I was eating before I started tracking and before I started Weight Watchers. This was very little. So it seems now I'm looking at it and I'm like, holy crap, I could eat a lot of food back then because I had 49 points. I was 325.4 pounds. So I could have a lot of points back then. And let me tell you, I would eat most of them most of the time. And the only thing I would eat out would be Subway. And I would write that down too when I had that. I would write it down when we would eat out. And I never went anywhere else. I never went to Taco John's. I never went to McDonald's, never went to Wendy's, never had any of that for the longest time until I knew I could control what I was eating. So, okay, let me flip you down here real quick. All right, guys, this is my very first day. It was 9/20. Like I told you, I started on September 19th, 2016. But we didn't, on September 19th, 2016, that was our last eat out day. Me and my daughter went to a Chinese buffet, and we stuffed our faces, literally. We enjoyed it. And then the next day I was on track, focused for, through right now. I stayed focused. So I ate, of course, I was addicted to hard-boiled eggs back then. As if you guys were watching me, you know this because I was a boiled egg freak back then. And actually, I miss them. I might start making them again. So I had 2 hard-boiled eggs. I had a small apple. I always have a fruit, and I usually don't show my fruit anymore. I probably should start that. But usually I'll have blueberries or an apple or a banana, one of those 3. So just know that I'm having 1 small fruit every day for breakfast. I usually don't eat it with breakfast. I will wait for an hour, and then I'll eat it after that. And then for some reason, I just forget to film it. I don't know why. Cashews, I could have 20 cashews for 6 smart points back then. And now these 6 smart points are gold to me. So I don't have the peanuts anymore. 2 slices of bread. I have the whole wheat at 4 points. 3 ounces of deli meat, ham and chicken for 3. 1 tablespoon of Heinz mayonnaise. 1 slice of onion. I have since switched to Miracle Whip because Miracle Whip is only 1 point for a tablespoon, and I actually like Miracle Whip better than mayo. So I did that. 1 slice of onion, large curd cottage cheese. I still eat that quite a bit. Homemade chili. This was a different chili than the Weight Watchers chili. This was a chili I used to make this was like my mom's recipe or something. That was 10.5 smart points. Crazy. Big difference from the 4 or 5 smart points now from the recipe I got from Fit and Fabulous Mama. So that is awesome. I always had crackers with my chili because I couldn't eat chili without crackers back then because, like I said, I used to eat a lot more food than this and it was a lot worse. So I had to get used to plain food again instead of eating it full of crackers and stuff like that. 90% dark chocolate. I had 2 squares, which was 5.5. And back then I thought a half a point really did matter. And it was literally supposed to be up to 6 points. This was actually before I started tracking in the Weight Watchers app. I thought you could do 0.5 points, but you couldn't. This should have been 11. This should have been 6. So I was technically right at 49. A cheese stick and 1 bite of Laura bar. See, I wasn't kidding. I even put a bite down. Done eating by 8 p.m., 12 cups of water, which was awesome. I did really well at water. Exercise, no, boo. Should have done it, of course. I should have done it. And day 2 was 2 fried eggs. I had fried eggs that day. Olive oil. I never use olive oil anymore. Small banana, 1/2 cup of coffee, 2 tablespoons of creamer, and I used the caramel creamer. So that is 4 smart points because it was not sugar-free. 20 cashews, serving of chili again, 10 saltine crackers again, clam chowder, which I would never have now. That's 7 smart points. Meatloaf was 6, had broccoli, baked potato, cottage cheese, and 1 square of dark chocolate, which wasn't all that bad. That's 47 points. It doesn't seem like a lot of food, but when I look at, back then, I'm like, man, this is hardly nothing. I don't know how people do this. And then I started getting used to it. And now I look at it and like, holy crap, that's a lot of food. All right. And I hope that was focused last time. I don't know if it was or not. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. There it is. Okay. So then 2 boiled eggs again, 1 medium banana, cashews again. I can't see that. I have to take off my glasses. Oh, more cashews. So I had double cashews. Chili, 10 saltine crackers again, cottage cheese, slice of whole wheat bread. You can see a pattern here, right? That I used to eat the same foods because I didn't know what else to eat on this plan. So I really stuck to what I knew, and what I knew filled me up. A slice of whole wheat bread, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, chili, 10 saltine crackers again, string cheese. Done eating by 7:30, and I'm sure I didn't get exercise. Otherwise, I would have written it down here. And the day 4, 9:23:16, 1 cup of Kashi blueberry cluster cereal for 7, 1/2 cup of 2% milk, Kind bar, few Melba crackers, apple, 3 ounces of chicken breast, 6-inch veggie sub with cheese, small bag of baked chips, 2 slices of the whole wheat bread again, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, 1 tablespoon of real butter. I never have real butter anymore. And then, of course, we went to Subway, and I put that down there. And that was 48.5 points, so I was right close to 49. I still didn't use any of my weeklies. 1/2 banana, coffee, creamer, 2 boiled eggs, pizza, cabbage casserole. That was not very good. We didn't like it. I don't think we ever had it again unless we had leftovers coming up here. But yeah, I know I never made it again. 1 cup of cake, took off most of the frosting. 1 baby food jar snack mix. Oh, we went to a shower, and I had one of those jars. They made up like a trail mix kind of thing, so I had one of those. I counted it for 7. Melba crackers, pizza, cauliflower with cheese, casserole. Yeah, so we had leftover there. And then hard-boiled eggs as a snack. 47 points out of 49. I tend to keep it at, 47 or so. Here, this day I was low. I only had 38. So I had apple coffee creamer, 2 slices of whole wheat bread, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, low-fat shredded mixed cheese, 2 slices of bread again. So I'm still having quite a bit of bread. I don't have bread anymore, hardly ever. 3 ounces of ham and chicken, red onion, Arby's sauce. Looks like we went to Arby's, or maybe I just used the sauce. Yeah, I think I just used the sauce. 1 tablespoon of cheese, shredded, crackers, the Melba crackers, stir fry. This is when I made up 2 cups of mixed vegetables with hoisin, soy sauce, and olive oil and chicken broth. Chili sauce is also in there. 6 days of no soda. I was celebrating that. I did elliptical for half a mile. That's all I could do. A little easier than last time. So I did 10 minutes on the elliptical. Wow. Oh, okay, there we go. So it's a little easier than last time. I did 10 minutes on the elliptical, which when I first started, I was only doing 5. So this is when I upped it to 10. It was on day 6, so almost a week into my plan, and I was up to 10 minutes already. I was already starting to feel better. And on this day, we had 2 hard-boiled eggs, 1 small apple, cashew, 6-inch veggie sub, cheese, loaded potato soup, cottage cheese, 2 slices of bread, barbecued chicken with, in the slow cooker. I'm trying to read sideways. Snacks from Gray's. Oh, we used to get that Gray's box delivered to our house, so we had some snacks off of there. I never got it anymore because it was really hard to figure out the points, which is why I kept it low, because I thought maybe I might have been over because it was a guess. So I was kind of nervous about that. And then over here, stuff to remember, fabulous meeting, great group. Of course, I had my old leader back then. I got 30 minutes in, try for 40 next time. So I remember I walked 20 minutes and I got 10 minutes on the elliptical. Get more movement in. Great week, though. Had lots of me time. I circled that I felt really great about this week. I think I got mixed up on this. This should be a 1. I think 1 to 5, so it should be a 1. and I lost 7.4 pounds that week. 7.4. That was mainly, your first week you start back on Weight Watchers, you get a lot of water weight. I won't go through the second week food very much, but I'll just go through points. I had 48. This one I used weeklies actually, so I had 62 it looks like. 44 points, 53, I was over there. Again, we had Subway. 42, 46, 46, and then this week I lost 3.2. Loving the Weight Watcher meeting, going so well so far. Elliptical, it got a bit easier over time. Hoping to add walking outside this fall. Less coffee, creamer, veggies daily. I didn't go less on the coffee creamer. I never got that far, but I have been adding a lot more veggies daily. Finding a new Weight Watchers recipe to try. Road trip alone to reflect. So, and I got that too. So I lost 3.2 that week. Total of 10.6 so far. It's really hard to focus on this. So yeah, I lost 2.8 that week, and I felt really great that week about it. Let me just flip to the next one, and I'll just go through the one more, and then we'll call it good. And this week, I have on here, I was surprised at my loss. I thought it would be only 1 pound. No exercise yet. Less Weight Watcher bars, etc. So I must have added in a lot of bars this time, because I always get those little tiny, the little tiny bars that you get from Weight Watchers, and I would eat the whole darn box. I can't, so I stopped buying them totally. More water, having 8 cups now. I always have me time, which I do. I lost 3 pounds that week, so a total of 16.4. So that is, and it just kept up like that. Like I said, I tracked diligently throughout several months, and then I started using the Weight Watchers app. Yeah, I was a fanatic tracker. I loved tracking. I loved writing everything down. I don't write things down anymore. I just do it on my app on my phone, which I do want to start doing this again, because I think it really helps. Because when I was having trouble, I would just take this book out and I'd look back and I'd say, okay, where did I go wrong? And it's easier to not lie to yourself, guys, on here than it is on your app. I don't know why. It just is. For me, it is. I don't know if you guys find the same thing or not, but for me, it is definitely easier to not lie to yourself in this book. I don't know. It just is. Anyway, I've been thinking about what I wanted to talk about next week. If you guys have any ideas that, anything you want me to talk about or share from over these last 100 pounds, I have been taking notes, lots of notes, on my 100-pound video, because that is going to be coming up. My husband is helping me because he has heard me complain about several different things about what I like now versus what I couldn't do 100 pounds ago. And he's been storing that in his little noggin, and I'm like, honey, what did I mention? Because I always say I'm going to write them down as I think about them. Well, when I think about them, I'm usually in the car and I have no pen to write anything down. By the time I get home, I forget what it was. But he helped me remember a lot of these, and I know there's more. I just got to sit down and think about them. I'm going to try to get this going tomorrow. I want to get this done and out because it's really important to me to keep this in my memory and keep, make a video of it so I can rewatch it if I start gaining my weight back, because we know, it's what, 90% chance that I am going to gain this weight back, and I'm going to fight to not gain it back. And I think making this video will desperately help me if I can rewatch it, if I start slacking off. I hope, anyway. We really want to get back to a whole food lifestyle instead of the sugar-free stuff and all of that stuff that's not that good for you. But until I lose my weight, I can't do it. I've tried. I can't have as much of it, and I'm hungry. I feel hungry. And so I'm going to wait till I get to goal, or at least close to it, where I can start maintaining. I know for a fact I can maintain on it because I have done that before. So I'm not real worried about that, but I can't lose on it. I've tried, and I just, unless there's some other way to do it, maybe I can figure out something and just slowly change things back. But until then, that's how I'm going to do it. So I am going to have my sugar-free creamer. I do, however, want to limit my creamer to, or my coffee to 1 cup instead of 3 or 4. Luna wants to come downstairs by me. She's howling, and I bet you any money the other 2 dogs are right behind that door. I bet you. I see shadows. That's why she's howling, because she thinks she needs to come down here with the other dogs. Max is whining. He wants to come in here. They probably got to go outside potty. Hold on, I'm going to go let him in. You made Luna so sad. Oh boy, now Miley's coming down here too. I'm going to have to go tell Nick he's going to have to let Luna out, because she's going to wake up Corey, because Corey's sleeping. Hey guys, my hubby got me a new jacket. Is it not cute? I don't know if you can see it all the way, but it's kind of long, but it's nice and warm. I was usually freezing outside, and since I got this, it's so much warmer, because my winter jacket was super big on me. It was like way out to here, and it looked so dumb. It was, some of you may remember that big gray jacket I had. Yeah, that was the one that was, it was really super big on me. Okay, so I got all 3 dogs down here. I'm gonna put my mic back on so I can finish up my video. Am I tilted? I think I am. There, I think that's a little better. I was crooked before. The dogs always, if I'm downstairs, they always want to be down here by me, and no matter if the boys are upstairs or not. And I'm the one that disciplines them and yells at them all the time. You would think they would not want to be by me, but they always want to be by me. I don't discipline Luna though. She's too cute to discipline. She's going to be so bad. She's going to be a bad dog. And it's going to be all my fault, because all I do is spoil her. Right, Luna? How can you not love this? Oh, how can you not love this face? Is she not the cutest dog in all of history? Oh, Luna, you're so cute. Do you see yourself? You see how cute you are? Oh my goodness, Luna. Oh, I love her so much. I love her so much. All right, I'm going to do a before and after of my my 100 pounds, how I felt before and after. And then Corey thought maybe I should mention some mental changes that we went through as well, that he's even noticing for himself. So I'm going to do that video. I'm going to try to get that uploaded this week sometime. I'm praying that it actually happens. But I really want to make sure I think of everything that I've thought of that is so different from when I first started than what it is now. I'm going to close up the vlog here. I'll see you guys all in the morning. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Melissa, for saying such sweet things to me, and thank you, Sandy, for singing that song for my son. He had the smile on his face that was just priceless. So thank you for that, and thank you everybody for watching my 100-pound video and commenting such sweet things to me. It meant the world to me, and it's keeping me motivated to keep going. And hopefully next Saturday I will have another loss. It's not going to be a large loss, because I already screwed that up probably with these last couple days being off track. But I hope it's a small loss, at least some kind of loss. So thank you so much, guys, and we will see you guys all in the morning. Bye-bye.